Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, you will get to know more about the opportunity card, also known as the Chancenkarte. Get used to this word because that's the German word for it and you will get to hear it more often. The Chancenkarte. You will get to know what it is, what the prerequisites are, how to get points, the documents required, and the application process itself. Disclaimer: I am not standing here as a legal expert or as a representative of the German government. I am just sharing information on the opportunity card system. If you want to come to Germany as a professional, it gets a little bit easier with this opportunity card that gives you the opportunity to come to Germany at an opportune time if you meet certain requirements as usual. Unfortunately, the German government cannot completely forgo its bureaucracy, just like that. But it's no longer news that Germany is compelled to soften most of its immigration laws, bit by bit, to attract skilled workers. I repeat, skilled workers from non-EU countries. Germany lacks skilled workers in certain areas, and this has been like this for years. In the 1950s, shortly after the Second World War, there was of course shortage of workers in Germany, so the government recruited temporary workers abroad, mainly from Turkey and Italy. Most of them actually wanted to return to their homeland afterwards, but many stayed behind indefinitely. This opportunity card process, unlike in the 1950s, comes with the intention that these skilled workers stay indefinitely in Germany. But while Germany is reducing the hurdle, there is still a lot to fulfill to qualify. So let's take a look at what the Chancenkarte is. What is the Chancenkarte, or the opportunity card? It is a one-year visa and permit combined card that allows you to move to Germany with the aim of finding a full-time employment. You do not need to have a job or a job contract at the time of application and entry. This is an improved, and technically it is replacing the not so favorable job seekers visa. The opportunity card makes it easier for non-EU citizens to be on site, find a job, and later join the workforce in Germany without a lengthy qualification recognition process as in some cases. So my fellow skilled Africans, especially Nigerians, if you have been waiting for such an opportunity, then this is your chance. The stress of undergoing the application process is by no means gone. If many people qualify and apply, then the rush increases as well. But for Nigerians, the duration of getting an appointment is quite long and will get longer. But when you do get a visa, you are allowed to work part-time up to 20 hours a week while searching for a job in your profession. This makes life easy and takes a little pressure off you. With the job seeker visa, you were not able to work while you were looking for a job. When I was a student some years back, we were allowed to have a mini job to earn some money that would help us survive and pay our school fees. That was quite helpful. The benefits of the Germany Opportunity Card in a nutshell. It is a point-based system. You only need 6 points to qualify. You can stay for 1 year with an opportunity card. You will get a 1-year visa and permit to look for a job. You do not need a permanent employment contract yet. You are allowed to do part-time with this card, and you can earn you can earn more than 1,000 euros income monthly. So what are the prerequisites to qualify for an opportunity card? There are two major routes to qualify. The first, you have to apply based on your qualification recognized. The second, you apply without your qualification being recognized. With the first option, qualification recognized. In this route, you will have to submit your foreign qualification documents. This is your degree or your vocational training for full recognition by the German government. This used to be a long process, but they are trying to reduce the bureaucracy. But currently, it is still about 4 months and costs about 60 euros. Once this is done and your certificates are recognized, fully recognized, you can apply for the Chancenkarte, which is the opportunity card, immediately. No further requirements are needed. It sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah, but for most African countries, it's a bit cumbersome to get recognized, but it is not impossible. I have inserted a link to a database in the description below. It's called Anabin, which you can use to find out how your certificates will be evaluated in Germany. I think it's only in German. H+ is the status you should watch out for. If your home university has an H+ status, then you are closer to your goal. This is the case if your country recognizes your university. Then you should go ahead to the portal for recognition and follow the steps to apply and get your qualification recognized. The link is in the description and below as well. Again, this is an easy path to applying for the opportunity card. Just try to get your certificates recognized, and when they are fully recognized, then you can apply for the opportunity card directly. If for whatever reason your qualification was not recognized or not fully recognized, then you can go through the second route without the recognition. In this case, there are three major and basic requirements needed. First, you have to have a professional qualification. Secondly, you have to have a language skill. And thirdly, you have to be financially buoyant. Let's dive deeper to what this means. The second route, without qualification recognized. You need a professional qualification. This is a university diploma recognized by the issuing country, which is not necessarily your home country. So if you studied in England, for example, then this diploma is definitely recognized in England. And in this particular case, you can go through Route 1, which of course your documents will be recognized in Germany fully. Or you could have a vocational training of at least 2 years, which is recognized also by the issuing country. Now let me give you a short example. A friend of mine studied physics and never worked as a physicist, but did a vocational course in accounting and became a chartered accountant. He has more than 10 years of work experience in this field. In this case, he meets the requirements, but if his vocational training was less than 2 years, then he will not be fulfilling this requirement, this basic requirement, and cannot apply because he studied in a field where he has no experience and has experience in a field where the vocational training was less than 2 years. I am saying this explicitly so that you don't have to ask later in the comments below. And lastly, you can have a vocational training or qualification issued by the German Chamber of Commerce abroad. This is very rare though. The second basic requirement is the language skills. A minimum of A1 German certificate by an official body or institution like the Goethe Institute, where I learned German, must be present. This is doable. It's just a few months course and with an exam, and then you have your A1 certificate. But if you can do this, then you must have a B2 level in English. Now, your IELTS or TOEFL applies here. When you have a B2, then you will qualify. Now, this is an easy route for many of you out there. Note that you must have at least one of these requirements, either a B2 in English or an A1 in German. The third and final basic requirement is the finance. You have to be able to finance and support yourself while you are in Germany in search of a job. This also applied to us as a student because it costs a lot of money to survive in Germany. So the government wants to be sure that you can care for yourself while searching for a job here. There are 3 ways to fulfill these requirements. 1. Before moving to Germany, you must deposit about 11,208 euros in a German registered bank account. This money is then frozen, and only after you arrive in Germany you can withdraw 934 euros monthly for your daily upkeep. This is why it is called a blocked account. 934 euros is technically how much you need to spend monthly in Germany to survive, which is what the German government estimates for people to survive in this country. The traditional way, the second way, is to get a sworn affidavit from someone who is in Germany that he swears to cover all your expenses and provide accommodation as well. And lastly, if you already have a part-time job that sustains you, then you don't need to have a blocked account. You only need to work 20 hours a week to get about 1,000 euros monthly, which is enough to survive. But then, to find these jobs is not quite easy. The only advantage here is that it can be any job. It doesn't have to be a job in your profession. So it can be a job from a dishwasher to a millionaire. With all these three basic requirements gathered, you can now translate these into points which you need to obtain a Chancenkarte, an opportunity card. If these basic requirements are not fulfilled, then you have to work on them first. If they cannot be fulfilled, then you cannot apply for this particular visa, unfortunately. Now let's take a look at the point system for the opportunity card. The opportunity card is a point-based system with a total of 14 points, but you only need 6 to qualify. There are 4 main categories to collect points. To qualify for an opportunity card, you need to reach a minimum of 6 points from any of these categories. You can have 4 points in one category and 2 in another. You will still qualify as long as the basic requirements are fulfilled. The first category is education and work experience. For diplomas and qualifications that are partially recognized by Germany, you get 4 points. If fully recognized, as we talked in Route 1, then you already have 6 points and can go and apply for your visa or opportunity card. In the case of partial recognition, you get 4 points instead of 6 and have to search for 2 more points in any other category. This is why I strongly suggest to go through Route 1 and try to get as many points as you can. If you have over 5 years of work experience in the last 7 years in your qualified field, then you get 3 points. This means your certificate or your diploma was not recognized at all. But if you have 5 years of experience in the last 7 years, then you get 3 points. If you have 2 years of experience in the last 5 years in your qualified field, you get 2 points. This should be easy. In this category, you get an additional bonus point for vocational training or profession in one of Germany's bottleneck professions. These professions are like the healthcare professions, where you have nursing, midwifery, doctors. Then we have the technology and IT specialists, we have the construction department, we have logistics and so on. These are bottleneck professions that Germans would really love to have skilled workers. So for this, you get an additional 1 point bonus. There is a link below to get a comprehensive list of those professions that count, so you can earn an additional 1 point. If you already have 4 points and can snatch this additional 1 point, then you are almost there. The second category is the language skills. For German level B2 skills and above, you get 3 points. For German level B1 skills and above, you get 2 points. For German level between A1 and A2, you get 1 point. So you get an additional bonus point with an English level C1 certificate and above. If you don't have a German language certificate, then you can only get the bonus point here. But then it would have to be TOEFL or IELTS in C1 level. The third category is the age. If you are under the age of 35, then you get 2 points. If you are between 36 and 40, you get 1 point. If you are above 40, you lose a point here, unfortunately. I think Germany needs them young and vibrant. The fourth category is having previous ties with Germany. This means a non-touristic previous and legal visit to Germany for minimum of 6 months in a row in the past 5 years. This would get you 1 point. For example, if you came for a vocational training or internship or language schools or to study. You get an additional bonus point if your spouse is also eligible for the opportunity card. This is a win-win situation for Germany as they get an additional skilled worker, and for you because you can bring your family or your spouse along. At this point, I have to mention that family reunification is not part of this whole opportunity card system. So you may have to leave your family behind except your spouse qualifies as well. But if you do get a job in your profession, then you can change your opportunity card status to another residence permit status, and then you can get your family over. Documents. So what documents do we need to apply for the opportunity card? Based on the discussions we've had so far, you definitely need some of these. 1, your professional qualification. 2, your job certificate from your employer. 3, a language certificate, German or English. 4, proof of non-touristic visit to Germany for over 6 months. And 5, your passport, of course, that's a given. 6, depending on if your spouse also qualify, you would need a marriage certificate and you might need a resume. Some of these documents may have to be translated into German. Please do not translate it yourself. It will not be accepted. It must be done by a professional translation agency. Application. This point-based system with an online application form will take effect from the 1st of June 2024. As usual in Germany, some minor amendments and corrections may apply before that date when the law takes effect. You may apply from this date just the way you would apply for any other type of visa at the German embassy or consulate in your country. And if you are already in Germany, you can go to the foreign office, which is called the Ausländerbehörde, and get an application done. Once again, you do not need a work contract before you apply or come to Germany. The aim of this card is for you to intensify your search for a job and improve your language skills, and of course get German expertise. When I say expertise, I mean the job offices, so that you can complete your application and get a job within 1 year. An extension is possible for up to 2 years under certain circumstances. The duration can be extended for 2 years if you already have an employment contract but have not started, or an employment offer has been made to you in your profession. The only downside I see in this opportunity card is that it's not going to be so easy for Africans as they make it sound. Also, especially for Nigerians, it may take up to 12 months to even get an appointment. I will also insert an opportunity card calculator in the description below, where you can carry out a simple eligibility test to see if you qualify or would qualify. And if you don't qualify, go through all the requirements and get your acts together. Get all your documents together and get ready to apply as from the 1st of June 2024 when you meet all requirements. Here is a short summary again. There are 2 routes to take to apply for the Chancenkarte or opportunity card. First, get your professional qualifications fully recognized by a German authority, and then you can apply for the Chancenkarte right away. Secondly, fulfill all basic requirements and try to get a minimum of 6 points and then apply for the Chancenkarte as well. Don't forget, these basic requirements are basic and they must. Finally, I earlier said I was not a legal counsel. I just simply break down the process the way I understood it. Check out the link for more inquiries. But if you have questions based on this video or something you did not understand, place it on the comment below and I would respond to it. Thank you. If you like such videos, please like, share, and subscribe to get similar videos and updates when I post them. If you would like me to review similar videos, send them to me and I will do just that. Thank you.